For the sake of avoiding confusion and further ambiguity, I want to exclude arranged marriages out of the equation right now. For many married couples, it first started with two separate partners developing love for each other, then confessing and eventually sharing it. Soon, the love between the partners grows so immense, the partners utilize the symbolism of marriage as the contract and promise that their love is forever. I would call this point the pinnacle of love, though at the same time, it also often results in a plateau stage or an eventual decline stage in terms of attraction and energy. Why is this? Let's start from the beginning of a relationship. When two first meet, love is an act of being. It's an act of loving where it's most productive and exciting. And during this courtship, each side of the relationship is unsure whether the love will be permanent or not, which is why it can often also be observed each will try to win over the other or outdo the other in the act of love. Both are alive, passionate, and affectionate, and most importantly, being in love. Though what happens when both partners decide it's time to be married and share the love forever? On the surface, marriage is a representation of eternal trust, bond, and the ultimate human connection. However, is this also a sign of complacency and exclusive possession? When a couple is married, the effort to fight for each other is diminished. The passion soon drains, and the love also subsequently drains. Is marriage ultimately the cowardly and subconscious way of insecurity and euphemism for personal egotism? Remember, love during courtship is the act of being in love, is the contract of marriage, and the physical symbolism of a ring a representation of the ownership of love? Could I interpret this as both partners loving each other during courtship and having love for each other during marriage? Marriage is a beautiful thing seen by many people. It is perceived as the greatest stage of love. But at the same time, is it also the most possessive stage? And with possession and ownership, just like any time when we yearn for something new, but as soon as we get it, the desire and attraction regresses as if we never valued it at first. Maybe this might be the reason why so-called lovers in marriages would want to cure their boredom with ever new stimuli by wanting to have new lovers.